We are back with Bellamy Young. You know her from Scandal and Prodigal Son. She's now starring in the new ABC series Promised Land. Welcome back, Bellamy.
Oh my goodness, it's so nice to be here this morning with you guys. Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us about Promised Land.
Promised Land is the epic immigration story. This family is finding their own way towards the American dream, and we're all going along with them. I think if people have seen the pilot by now, we premiered last week, you know that the story is unfolding into sort of two timelines. So you have the resonance of the 1987 storyline, and you have the resonance of everything that's happening right now today. I like to say it's like Game of Thrones on a vineyard.
Oh, hadn't heard that one before. That's well put. But what many people appreciate, among many things with this, is that there's diversity not only on screen, but we know behind the scenes as well. And can you explain why representation is so important?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I can. I know it's fundamental. Matt Lopez, our wonderful creator, he wanted to do something both Steinbeckian, sort of East of Eden, but also pretty much Dallas. He was a big JR fan back in the day. But he wanted to tell a story that was authentically Latinx. So on screen, in the writer's room, in our production office, in our crew, it's a very authentically Latinx-led endeavor because you want to tell it from the inside out. It also was important to get all of the winery stuff right, because if you're off the mark in any endeavor, then it impugns everything. But just watching, you know, as a Caucasian person, grateful for a seat at the table, watching the conversations we had about deciding to get to the word apa instead of papa or papi, or watching, you know, the inclusion of café de olla, or different people's pozole recipes, or, you know, like all these conversations that are nothing anyone from the outside would know how to tell properly, and that mean everything to everyone who that culture is representing.
You have been so far a wonderful, wonderful spokesperson for this show, right? Game of Thrones on a vineyard, throw in a little JR in Dallas. We got to check this out, Bellamy. But your character, Margaret Honeycroft, we can't quite figure out, do we need to love her or hate her, root for her or not? See if this clip can help us with it. Check it out.
Buying this place wouldn't have gotten you any closer to taking over Heritage House.
I know. I just wanted to see you pay 3 times what this dump is worth.
Do you wake up in the morning thinking of ways to screw me over?
Oh, Joe. I go to bed thinking about it, too.
I don't know, not a lot of mystery there, TJ.
But I like her.
So how does she compare to Mellie from Scandal, your character there?
George, it's such a good question. First of all, 2 great wigs, so they both have that. But Mellie was the dream deferred, right? You know, like Mellie's big refrain was, you know, it's my turn now. But her turn, you know, kept getting pushed off, and eventually she took her power. Margaret's path started earlier. She really, you know, her family life diverged, and she's gone off and become a wildly successful hotelier. And so she's come back with the fire of revenge in her heart. But, you know, you can't hate anybody you don't love. So she gets back and she sees these faces, right? Her children, her ex-husband, and it's so messy. It's such a wonderful, wonderful, messy moment for her. So both very strong women, but very different lives.
Yeah. It is hard to believe, Bellamy, that it's been 10 years since Scandal premiered. Hey, is that group text still going strong?
Oh my God, Robin, like daily. Like there's just nothing that we don't celebrate or giggle about or like poke fun at or rib. We just were doing a secret special thing for someone. So we've all been looking through our old pictures lately. So that's why you've seen a few like throwback posts. But just had a Zoom with my ladies and just had dinner this weekend with sweet Tony Goldwyn. And you know, Scotty, I was afraid they were going to get just rammed with the big nor'easter that just happened. So I was like, please, you know, take my house. Please go there if you need to. The love endures.
Ah, well put.
Thank you so much for coming on today. A lot of fun to have you. A new episode of Promised Land airs tonight at 10 Eastern, 9 Central on ABC. Streams on Hulu tomorrow.
She is delightful.
Fantastic.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.